These gun pits were built during the 1870s. As you can see, there are 5 circular gun enclosures here. This one, 1871. These guns here had a range. They could go as far as South Head there. That was the range of these guns. But you can understand why these guns were built here, these fortifications. They could fire on any ship that comes through the heads there in the harbour. And but they realised when they first built them that they were too close together, these gun emplacements, so they had to fix it up a little bit. They were designed and built on the advice of British military experts. As you can see, these are a very spectacular view of Sydney Harbour. Amazing. They were literally carved into the sandstone. These blocks are actually sandstone, very common material used in the early colony of Sydney. Sandstone, basically, Sydney is basically built on sandstone. Well, say this would be an observation post, a fire step, bang, bang, bang. Yes. Wow, it's a steep wall. So I'd say that's where the range finders, I don't know, but observation post. See how well they're shooting. Okay. So this would be where they store the ammo and the ammunition and equipment that they need to have. It's quite extensive, this network. It's very dark in there. I mean, really dark. Couldn't see very far, but it's quite cool in here too. But very dark. Be here in the summer. It's very cool. Very cool. It's quite warm outside. Beautiful temperature in here. Wow. That's a bit dark in there. Very dark. Cut into the sandstone here. You can see the pick marks here, hand picks. No jackhammers back in those days. Amazing, with an incredible feat. Well, here we are, in the gun pit. These guns were never used in anger, never fired a shot in anger. In fact, they were removed in the 1890s. These guns were removed, this type of one anyway. And they're now being restored and placed here for people to be able to get an idea of what Sydney was like, the defences, because they were very worried about the threat of the Russians, even from Americans, believe it or not. Lots of gold. They were worried that the Americans might decide to come in here to take the gold. Well, whatever. But this is what part of Sydney's harbour defences that was built in the 1870s after the British Army left. Spectacular. You can understand why they chose this site to build the gun pits. Spectacular view of Sydney Harbour. The idea of these guns being placed here was so they could just fire on any enemy ship attempting to invade. They just go boom, just where that ferry is. Nowadays, these guns will not stand a chance against something like a helicopter, attack helicopter. Boom, they'd be gone, obsolete. That's the nature of war. These guns can only go as far as South Head there, but there has been a constant military presence here at George's Head from 1870s right up to 2002 when the military finally moved elsewhere. But this is truly a spectacular location to be a gunner.